Holy shit. So we've got some absolute watch bombs here. So Kawhi Leonard, the Kawhi watch has been going on. He has officially signed. He has told the runner-up teams that he's going to be signing with the LA Clippers. Now, this is surprising for a lot of people. Most people had it down to mainly two teams. Those two teams mainly being the Toronto Raptors and the Los Angeles Lakers. So it's pretty crazy that he signed with the Clippers. It's very surprising. I certainly expected he was either going to stay in Toronto or he was going to head over to the Lakers. I am pretty surprised he went to the Clippers. So, Woj, he drops this bomb here. Then, on top of that, it's even crazier. So it looks like Kawhi had a sort of stipulation, and he wanted Paul George to team up with. So he said, sources, Oklahoma City is getting a massive package of future picks, including Shai Gilgeous, Alexander, and Danilo Gallinari, to deliver Kawhi Leonard, who he wanted to partner with, Paul George. And that was his quote tweeting, Oklahoma City is trading all-star Paul George to the Los Angeles Clippers for a record-setting collection of draft choices, league sources tell ESPN. This is insane. This is huge. This is absolutely massive because you've got, obviously, Kawhi going to the Clippers. The Clippers already have, like, a good core. They already had a lot of good team chemistry with, they got Lou Williams, they got Pat Bev, they got Montrezl Harrell, and they've got, a couple of other pieces as well. And they took the Warriors to 6 in the first round, of course. And now they're adding PG, and they are adding Kawhi Leonard, which is absolutely insane. Also, on the other hand, Paul George is leaving the Thunder. I did not expect this to happen. This surely means that OKC is not going to be any good next year. They might miss the playoffs, actually. If they make it, they're probably an 8 seed. They're probably not very high, simply because Russ by himself, he's probably just going to average a triple-double again, because we all know that he's a big fan of stats. But what we're going to see is OKC is going to fall off, because obviously PG's going to be gone. So it's really just going to be Russ there. And the West is looking more and more stacked as the days go on. And I don't think OKC makes the playoffs without Paul George. I just don't see it happening with all of the competition in the West. I don't see it happening. But an interesting little note about Paul George is that recall that Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard was reportedly pissed at Kevin Durant still because Kevin Durant had said that he thought that Paul George was better than Kawhi Leonard because he called him a system player. Because he played in the Spurs San Antonio system. Now, of course, that wasn't true, and he probably regrets making that statement, but it's just interesting that those two teamed up. But what Kawhi Leonard wanted was to have Paul George on the Clippers with him. So, this is insane. This is a massive shakeup in the league. The East is now pretty wide open. The East, the Sixers are pretty high up there, I would say, in terms of, who's looking to come out of the East. You're really looking at, the Sixers have a really good shot. We'll see how the Celtics mesh with Kemba. We'll find out with that. But I really think that Philly's at the top in terms of, who is the highest chance of really making it to the championship, obviously. Now, so Kawhi's gone from Toronto. He's not going to LA. So I think overall this is pretty healthy for the NBA. It would have been pretty bad if Kawhi had gone to the Lakers because obviously that would be a huge imbalance and it would just be basically why even watch the league. But this is going to be crazy because the Clippers are already a playoff team. Now they're, insanely good. They really have a lot of potential. Now we'll have to see how they mesh together. Kawhi is going to be, he's not going to get even close to an 82-game season. He'll maybe play 60-something, somewhere around there, 70. Paul George also gets injured a lot. He had those shoulder problems last year, and obviously you guys remember the Team USA horrible injury that he had. So, they both kind of injury prone, but there's a good base, and there's Doc, obviously, he's the coach, who, some may say he's a bit overrated. I don't know. Wouldn't say that, but he's pretty good. But they have a good core of people like Lou Williams and Pat Bev and, Montrezl Harrell. So, this is absolutely insane. This is a complete league shakeup, and it's insanity.